Alright guys, so quick little video today. This is going to be kind of a quick overview, a little bit of an unboxing of a new holster system that I just picked up. I literally just got it in the mail today. It's an Alien Gear Holsters ShapeShift Modular Holster System. And this is what they call their starter kit. Now, they actually contacted me and explained to me what this is, and it sounded really cool and really interesting. I definitely wanted to try it out. So they sent it to me, and they sent it to me for my Glock 26. But the idea behind this is that it is an inside the waistband holster, an appendix carry holster, an outside the waistband paddle holster, an outside the waistband just standard belt holster. It's whatever you need it to be at any particular time. And this starter kit comes with everything you need to set up your holster however you want to set it up. And if you change your mind down the road, or a particular situation pops up and you need to carry your gun in a different fashion, you can do that with everything that comes in this kit just by changing a few parts out, and you've got a completely different type of holster setup for your gun. So it sounded really cool. I wanted to try it out. I literally just opened this up, so let's go ahead and crack it open. I want to do this video just kind of showing you guys what's in the box, and I'll probably do another video after I've had a chance to use it for a while and do a full review. But let's see, what do we have here? Okay, this is our starter kit, so I guess we got our instructions, probably some stickers and patches and stuff like this in here. I would assume most companies are doing that kind of stuff now. Let's see, what do we have here? It says, welcome to the future of concealed carry. So inside the waistband, appendix carry, outside the waistband paddle, and this is outside the waistband slide. Of course, that would, attach to your belt. So we've got here, this looks like the backing for your appendix carry. This is obviously be inside the waistband. Got your 2 points there. These are your connection points, I assume, for your holster there. Let's see what we got behind here. Okay, so let me kind of move this around here so we can get all this on camera. There we go. So we've got the actual holster right here. This is our holster piece right there that I assume, depending on how you set it up, is going to lock in different ways to the system here. Let's see, we got our paddle here and our setup for our paddle. So there's all our paddle stuff. What do we got here? Oh, we got like a thumb brake here. So we got a thumb brake here if you want to set it up with that level of retention. Looks like we got extra clips here depending on how you want it to ride. We've got, well, this looks like extra, well, this is an extra trigger guard piece. So I guess you can swap that out. Okay, this would be for your belt holster. This is attaching it as a belt holster. We've got our setup there. We've got all our hardware. It says bonus hardware and mounts. So it looks like we've got just a whole lot of stuff to set this thing up pretty much any way we want. Now, I typically prefer outside the waistband. I don't use paddle too much, but I might try it out with this and see how that works. Traditionally, I use just standard belt loops or whatever. But let me go ahead and get it set up the way I'm going to start using it, and we'll go from there. Alright, and here is the first configuration. This is a paddle setup, just a real basic paddle setup. This is actually the one that's the easiest to do because there's the least amount of parts for this. You've got your paddle assembly here, you've got your thumb release, and you've got the actual holster itself. You just snap those together. There's one little screw that goes on to get the thumb release on, and that's it. Other than that, the paddle just snaps right on. You've got a button here, push it, and you can pop the paddle off. You want to put it back on, press the button, put it on, let go, you're good to go. Nice, firm, doesn't release. The thumb release right there, you can see it's not going anywhere, but you want to pull it out, push the thumb release in, gun comes right out. Pop it back in, snap it in, make sure it's in there good and tight, and you're good to go. So there is configuration number one, just as a paddle style setup. Alright, and here we have our standard outside the waistband belt carry style holster. So you put your backing on here and you actually take half of the shell off. Okay, so you're going to use only the front portion of the shell, and it actually replaces with this portion that goes just over the trigger guard and has the belt clip on it. You got your adjustable retention here because you no longer have the thumb release like you do on the paddle holster, but of course this is going to carry much closer to your body than a paddle holster will. In fact, I've been wanting to play around with the paddle holster, as I said, but I think this is probably how I'm going to end up carrying this when I'm trying it out. I don't do inside the waistband carry that often. It's very rare that I do. So this is probably going to be the configuration that I go with the most in this particular setup. But it's really nice, very comfortable, smooth side there. You've got your sweat guard there. Everything's really good. I did adjust the tension so that you have to really kind of pop it in and out. So it's not going to just come out when you're walking or running or whatever you got to do in your holster. But anyway, there you go. There is the standard outside the waistband belt setup. All right, here we have the standard appendix carry. You can see it's very similar to the outside the waistband with the 2 belt loops, but we just remove the 2 belt loops and we've got this clip on the front now, and you're good for appendix carry, or really any inside the waistband carry. If, like me, you actually prefer 1 clip to 2 clips on your inside the waistband carry, you can just run it like this wherever, whether you run it at like the 5 o'clock position like I do, 4, 3, whatever, it's up to you. But you could use this for any inside the waistband carry, but specifically this one's set up for appendix carry. And last but certainly not least, we have official 2-clip inside the waistband carry. Okay, and that's the only time you're going to use this particular backing, but there you go. I mean, it's pretty standard. These are good heavy-duty clips that we got on here, just like the one for the appendix carry. This is a really nice setup. I gotta tell you guys, I am impressed. Genuinely, I am impressed. And yes, I got this sent to me for free, and I wasn't sure what to expect. And honestly, I got to tell you, when I opened the box, it was a little bit intimidating. There are a lot of pieces in there, and you're going to want to keep track of all of them, especially if you plan on going back and forth between different methods of carry. But I got to tell you, once you start getting into it, like a box of Legos, man, it's actually really, really simple to go back and forth from one to the other, whether it's appendix to outside the waistband or outside the waistband to IWB, whatever it is. I mean, it's really simple. You got this little retention clip right here that you pop off. And you got this piece you're going to pop off here. Then you take your whole holster off. You take your appendix carry, right? You can put this stuff aside. You're going to get your appendix carry clip. You're going to slide it on there. Put your little retention piece back on. And you got appendix carry. What was that, 20 seconds at the most? I mean, it actually really is very simple to run this however you want and change it out in just a minute or so if you need to carry a different way for whatever your particular situation is. So I got to tell you guys, I'm actually really, really impressed. Yes, I got this sent to me absolutely free, but I got to tell you, this seems really cool, and I cannot wait to try this out. And I think I'm going to try pretty much all the methods of carry, except for appendix. I just don't like appendix carry. But inside the waistband, outside the waistband, paddle holster, I'm going to try all these out. I'll come back to you guys with a full review of it. But I gotta tell you, just out of the box, I am actually really impressed, much more than I thought I would be. So I'll put a link in the description box down below to where you can pick these holsters up if you want to try them out. And stay tuned for the review that I'm going to be doing on this thing. I'm going to give it probably a couple months before I do a full review on it, because I want a chance to really dig into this holster and really try it out and put it through its paces. But yeah, be looking out for that, guys. But you know, all I can say is if you're looking for something cool and modular and innovative, maybe this is something you might want to check out.